Hi, my name is Quincy Clayton. I am a real estate broker with Next Home Elite Realty. I am licensed in both Connecticut as well as Massachusetts, and I sell lots of homes mostly in Connecticut, but I'm also dominating here in Western Massachusetts as well, as much as I can. The thing that sets a CRS designee apart from others is their experience, number one. You're not going to become a CRS designee on the very first day if you get licensed as a real estate agent. You would need to be in the industry for a number of years. Number two is you have to have a number of transactions closed. So there's not just time in, but there's also real business, real closed transactions. So you have some skin in the game. And then the education component, it's second to none. I don't know any other designation that is under the NAR umbrella that really offers this level of education, from probate to divorce transactions, to artificial intelligence, to social media strategies and marketing. You name it, they have it, and it's useful in business, and it's also just useful for your personal life also, honestly. That's who we are, honestly. Our RRC, with the amount of education that they provide, it really sets you apart in a way that when you're in the middle of a transaction, you can literally feel the difference between you and the other agent on the other side. CRS offers training on pretty much everything you can think of in the real estate industry, but they're relevant to the time you're in. So if you're dealing with AI, for instance, artificial intelligence, they're going to give you all the information and training on artificial intelligence. As a matter of fact, as the education chair for the New England region of RRC, I just put on a course yesterday for artificial intelligence in real estate with a ton of information that I had no idea existed regarding artificial intelligence and how I can better use this in my real estate career, how to better help my clients, how to really excel and really truly close more transactions. And I literally reached out to a client that I closed with yesterday and gave them information I learned from the class that made her feel good about her closing. It's always about an opportunity to just kind of help someone else become better, because I've been doing this a long time, so my goal is just to kind of lift someone else up, replace myself at the end of the day. A piece of advice I would share with someone considering earning the CRS designation would be, don't overthink it. If you would like to add a little bit more to your bottom line, that's a start. However, if you want to really truly be set apart, it's a very competitive market when buyers and sellers are searching for agents. If you really want to be set apart, you want to really think about earning this designation, or that they're ready for it. But if you've been in this business for a few years and you've been successful in your own right, you might already have a lot of the credits needed, and just a few more classes would be the one thing that pushes you over the edge to get the designation. So don't overthink it. Reach out to one of us, talk to us, and we can help you through it, and you're probably closer than you think. The differences that I think having my designation have made in my personal career path has been really the connections. CRS is a family. A lot of us know each other. The reason I got into real estate many years ago, we're talking 25 plus years ago when I even considered this, and I'm 24 plus years as a licensed real estate agent and 24 years almost exactly as a realtor. It goes back to my first purchase, my first home purchase. My real estate agent, I loved her, she was great. And when I was ready to write that first offer, I had questions. She answered maybe 3 or 4 of them. And then after that, I could tell that she was a little frustrated with my line of questioning and why I kept asking these things to better understand. After I closed, I began to read through all that paperwork again, and I realized I may have made different decisions had my realtor answered those questions back then. So then I decided I could do this better. I could serve my clients better. And my promise to all of my clients ever since that day has been, you will not sign anything unless you fully understand. And if I don't believe you understand, I'm not letting you sign it. And the introduction of the digital signature has complicated that a little bit. So that's why I get on Zoom or FaceTime or whatever it may be to just kind of walk them through things, explain everything. And in my buyer consults or my seller consults, I bring paperwork to the table so they can see what they're gonna sign later. Because really, truly, if they don't get it, they're gonna be confused later they're going to blame me for something later, they're not going to be happy later. I want them to be almost as good as me when they're signing their paperwork. And that truly makes for a happy client. And that's why I got into this in the first place. It had nothing to do with me liking houses. And people say that, I love houses. That's not the #1 reason I think to do this. I think you should be in this for the people that you serve.